And welcome back to the action.
Before we get into today's episode, I'd like to go over our social media like I do every episode. We are on Twitter as the Dark Stormy K1. We're on Instagram and Twitch as TDSK_podcast. We're also on Reddit as r/The Dark and Stormy Nights, where we like to theorize and discuss about the podcast. We love your input. We love to have a community, and we love to know what you have to say about what we have. Maybe we can make improvements. Maybe we could add things. We'd always love your suggestions, be it input or items or characters or places or ideas for part of the campaign. We also have a Telenym, which is basically a Q&A website, telenym.com/TDSK. You can ask us a question, tell us something, and we're also looking for sponsors. If you want to sponsor us, we'd be willing to take that up. Go to any of our various social medias I just listed. We'd be happy to have you along board the Dark and Stormy Nights team. And we're also on Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, Breaker, Google Podcast, Radio Public, and Pocket Cast. If you want to support us in more ways, you could always follow on any of that. If you are too lazy to go to any of the social medias, you can simply just hit the bell and hit subscribe on YouTube, or follow us, obviously. But YouTube averagely does a bad job on notifying you whenever you hit the bell, so we'd rather you follow us on these social media so we can just easily remind you. Our schedules are weekly uploads on Monday and Thursday, and if you are bad at memory, it's also a good idea to just follow us on social media. Yeah, thoughts?
Good.
Good? Okay.
Okay. All right. Odin.
Yes.
You are waiting at the bar.
Okay.
Are you doing anything special while you're there, or just hanging out?
Well, I'm getting impatient.
So, drunk?
No. I got a job to do tonight.
Okay. Blythe, are you going to be waiting at the bar?
I guess so.
So you and her are there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to interrupt her if she's working, but...
And after you guys got your... after Pris and Augustine got their goodies, are you heading back to the bar?
We planned on heading back, and for an update, I changed my maple staff into a wand. So just so if you guys are curious on why I have a maple wand, that's why. Is off-air I applied my Pyrian mark to the maple staff and fashioned it into a wand. Yeah.
Okay. So they're about an hour late. They finally meet up with you.
Okay.
And they're bullshitting about the new goodies that they got. So,
You guys ready?
Pris is double fisting stabs.
Oh, wait a minute. That sounds really bad out of context.
Double fisting grandma. No, that's
Oh!
Bad censorship.
What the heck, man?
I just listed all the places we are on. Do you want us to immediately get off of them?
get off on them.
And
Wow!
cancel.
Okay.
Back to the game.
It's just fucking...
Any rate. Wow. All right. I need a quick recap because so much has happened, and by so much I mean almost nothing, but many episodes. So
It was just
help
one
me
episode.
remember exactly. Garza was in his office, and there's two heavyset men with him. Right?
Okay, here, I can...
Garza is one of the heavyset men.
Garza is one of the heavyset
And
men.
then there is
the
a
other one is
pale heavyset man in robes.
Which is
Who
the guy
was-
we want to
That
kill.
is a
Yeah.
warlock.
So, essentially,
He
we want to kill both of them.
apparently is selling Riss to Garza,
Okay.
who is then pumping that Riss into homeless people he kidnaps off the streets.
Yeah.
To turn them into monsters.
Okay. So Garza should die, but the guy I came here for is my primary target.
The warlock.
Yeah.
Who is selling underground Riss.
Okay. Now, I can't even remember how, but they convinced me it was a good idea to put off this combat and help them with this demon hunt bullshit.
Because that demon hunter
Mm-hmm.
is willing to help you
Sure.
hunt down Garza.
And also, we believe that it would have been a better
Now-
idea that we'd eliminate the threat before it became risky.
Right,
to
okay.
wandered via sewers.
Yeah, so a demon then infected by Riss is a much bigger problem.
Okay. So,
So you stopped it before it did.
okay. So, to get back on track, now that they finished their quest, I wish to begin mine, which means that I have to go find what's-his-butt, wherever the hell he was residing, at somebody's workshop.
Build-A-Bear works? No. We can't.
Yeah, wasn't that watchmaker guy?
The watchmakers.
Yeah, all right.
shop.
Yeah. So I want to collect that dude and rally everybody
Build
up
a hunter works.
to figure out where this guy might be. And if I recall right, the only person I do know the location of, which I actually don't, but he did. He did say you'd help me, and he had ears. That's what it was. Garza has a house.
So what he said was Garza had many locations. And yes, he has a home.
Right. So, but he said that he would be able to get word or figure out, he might be able to track Garza through his connections. I could have
Yes.
swore he said something to that effect. So, my idea is we break in the house, we tie Garza up, and we beat him until we get the information we need.
Well, he did warn you Garza is the most powerful man in this city.
Right. So, we either move in stealthily, which is going to be very difficult, the three of us, or we just kill a lot of guards, which I'm okay with.
Well, we also got to take in the idea that we might get arrested or executed. And
And the taint of the city goes much deeper than Garza.
That is a distinct possibility that your sacrifice will be noted.
The taint of the city goes much deeper than Garza and the Warlock.
I'm not a denizen of this realm. I am not subject to its laws.
yeah, but I am.
As even Augustin sensed the taint of Riss while he was shopping.
I'm now risk sensitive, baby. What can I say?
He's Riss intolerant.
Well, that's because
Well, I'm not intolerant, man.
Remember, he has a corruption point.
Well, yeah, I have 3 currently. I need another therapy session with you, by the way. Doctor,
Like,
what
yeah,
what was your bad last name?
The greater something that sounds like remove curse, but remove curse actually doesn't remove curse.
Greater restoration.
Yes, I think that should actually help him with that.
Yeah, it did previously. It's
You know
just
what's funny about the world is thinking something should work a certain way doesn't necessarily make it do that.
Okay.
Like my driver's license should make me a pilot, but it doesn't.
why the hell would that correlate?
Because I think it should.
But
But
it says
you
driver's
can't
license.
Always get what you want.
Restoration means it's
Well, this is a
restoring.
spell that I can actually cast.
And
So-
how's it worded again?
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't say this.
Well, considering that corruption is our own thing, of course it doesn't say that. It's in the spirit of it.
And madness and all that stuff.
I got the summertime
No.
madness.
Copyright.
No.
All right.
It's a cover. It's fine.
No.
We're not gonna be sued.
It's a parody.
All right.
Same thing, and it's
You infuse
copyright.
Got the copyright sentence.
you infuse a creature with positive energy,
Shut up.
undoing a debilitating effect.
That sounds like some hippie bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't write it.
You get the positive energies.
You reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1,
We're gonna align your chakras.
or what exhaustion level? Or where do they keep track of that? Or end the following effects on the target:
We're gonna wave some crystals over you.
charmed or petrified, curse, including target's attunement to magical item.
Greater restoration.
Yes.
And you're gonna drink this tea that tastes like shit.
Something that has affected his stats, or something that has affected his hit point maximum.
It doesn't do any of those.
But to be
This
fair,
spell does.
Are you done with their
No,
bullshit
but
yet,
his
dude?
corruption doesn't.
There is literally no spell in the game that would account for something that you made up. So either this spell would do that, or you have to allow me the ability to make a spell that would.
In the previous episode that I felt corrupt, I asked for I asked for Press to use something to help me,
You ran
and
for
you
president
yourself
and won.
allowed it to happen. That it reversed 1 corruption point.
Yeah,
I
what
didn't
spell was
choose
it?
it. It was Greater Restoration. He used it on me.
It was greater.
It's literally the closest fit. If this doesn't...
It makes sense.
So okay,
this
all right,
doesn't
all
work
right,
out,
all right,
it's
all right.
Look,
Less
here's what
corrupted.
here's what I'm
We all
thinking.
Okay, not everybody at once. So you're gonna use your mana to do greater restoration on him right now.
Right now, no.
Look.
It's not a crucial concern. I'll do it later.
If you don't want this to be overpowered, I understand if it's like a success rate is only 25%. But like it did work previously, so that's all I'm going to add here. Let's move on until we do it again.
I'll think about it.
So either way, I want to hook up with that dude, find out what he knows,
Whoa.
This isn't Grinder, bro.
Hold on.
and then
Hold on. Did
we're
he
gonna break into that
consent?
dude's mansion, kill a bunch of guards, and then duct tape him to a chair and beat him until we get the information we need.
We're going to the final boss at level
So we're
3.
just jumping straight to
Killing
this
Garza.
guy's house.
Unless someone else has a better plan, which I doubt there is one, but I'll listen.
So you want to go straight to the big head honcho boy?
Well, we know where he's at. We do not know where the
Even
mystical
Spider-Man
guy from
would
another
do this.
realm is.
Well, it's called... Okay, if we can, we could try and make contact with your people. And then what we can do is literally have an army of dwarves getting ready to slaughter a fucking random rich guy.
Okay, I've done some investigation on that. Apparently there's 5 of us in town, not counting me, and I only know where one of them is. So,
And I doubt he'd want to get his affairs into slaughtering a random, fairly big-boned guy. Hey, apparently I sounded rude when I was calling him fat. So I'm using big bone.
Eh, Garza's a bitch. Who cares? No, I'm kidding.
He's chunky.
Chunky!
He's thick with all the C's.
He's fucking big. He's fucking chunky.
okay, there is one other way we can handle this.
Okay.
Now, mind you,
Sell it to them.
he's a mob boss, so it's probably not going to work anyway like we think it will. But we can come up with some ridiculous, convoluted, greater plan in which we somehow lure him to a location. But I think taking him by surprise in his own house is the way to go.
So I have a main character complex, and since all of these guys, I don't know their names, they're guards, we can just summon a demon to kill them all while we do our thing.
Okay.
So let's just kill them all, kill Garza, bail from the city, lay low. I mean, shit, I could just transfer into Shagastine.
Okay, wait. Garza can't die until I get the information I need to get the other guy.
That's why we beat him heavily.
Okay.
He holds person, you use confession, then we kill him. I can just stab him with a sleep paralytic. I have, although I only have one,
I don't care.
I can use it on him after.
The method of execution does not bother me one way or the other.
Cool. Well, I can't metagame, but really, I know Garza's one of the big big bads here, so I'm worried that we're just going to get killed in the process.
Trust me, I'm very.
I'm very opposed to doing it this early.
Well, if he's that powerful, no, that would be metagaming.
Yeah,
Look,
but also we are aware of how powerful he actually is, and though I'm a sneaky guy, I was still caught by a muscular woman across from me
That's
in a
not-
warehouse.
I mean, that's not like an insult.
It's not an insult,
She
but
took-
like it's some
All right.
random woman across from me on the other side after just coming in.
All
She
right.
spotted me.
How about the best of all plans? Instead of trying to sneak in, which 3 of us cannot sneak, or just murdering
You
everybody,
got one sneak.
which gives him a chance to
more
run
than that.
away, okay? All right? Perhaps we do lure him out, but not in the typical way where there's something he wants to get to, but something he wants to get from, because we set his mansion on fire.
Is it wooden?
And then we just take him into a carriage and run off.
Well, you're gonna find out. I mean, you have to
Look,
investigate this stuff.
We'll investigate, but again, I was caught in a warehouse full of chuds.
I was in that warehouse, and guess what? Nobody touched me at all.
Well,
they
that's because
tried.
I was watching the whole thing and we were making fun of you.
Sir, oh no.
Like, you just
It was like
walked into
cobwebs.
people. Me, on the other hand, I mean, I could summon my little pal, but like, oh yeah, by the way, I got in a couple of fun little objects I could show you while we're in battle. But
I got new toys.
I got no toys.
Look, Mom, I got these.
But I'm very vulnerable.
Okay, basically the out-of-game reference I want to try and put in your head is imagine you go by in a cargo van, door slides open, 4 people jump out, You grab a person, and throw them in, drive off. That's what I want to do with a carriage.
Old school?
I'm sorry, you want to
Basically.
old school kidnap some guy?
Well, after we set his house on fire, and he goes outside like, "What's going on?" Of course, he's got guards and shit.
It's okay, man. We'll have him back later today.
We're
Probably
gonna
not.
borrow this.
We're gonna borrow him. He'll leaves him in a ditch. Well, he'll be dead.
He'll be back.
It's called
promise.
nutrients. We didn't kill somebody. We just simply added to the ecosystem's nutrients.
So what's happening?
Well, let's.
Well, we're gonna meet up with him, get information, and they want to gather more information because they don't want to do this half-cocked, and I don't want to wait. all
You're
day.
the only one who's
The only
practically.
way to do anything is whole cocked.
You're fully plated in armor.
Right.
I'm wearing little black bitch armor, like black leathered bitch
He
armor.
came in his
It
pajamas.
sounds like a bad choice.
Listen, you might be a metal meatball, but the rest of us can die.
A mental meatball, bippity boppity.
Hey, I was there when
And
you
everyone in
teleported by
Ellen is lining
fire.
up to
God
bitch
loves you.
slap
You'll be
right
fine.
now.
Bippity boppity, here's a kick in your cockity.
That's a mug right there. I'm not serious.
I
We're
was
designing
thinking
merch as
t-shirt
we
with
speak.
mugwords, too.
Bippity boppity, I'll kick you in your cockity. like a little British fellow named
I
Simon.
love it. Let's give that a round of applause, everybody.
Cockity kick.
All right. I think you're all getting a little slapped.
Not 20. Okay.
Net 20, a kick in the money.
Oh yeah! Damage 13. We're getting a little delirious, folks. It's currently 12 as we're speaking right now. Let's get back to the normal shit. And by normal shit, I mean slaying some random guy
so we-
associated to a mage.
Wherever he is, we'll get in a
Who
carriage
is.
and go there.
Oh, okay. So
The
you're
watchmaker shop.
Yeah, we decided his name was
Alistair.
Elster.
for some reason.
Why not?
Because it was a better name than
Okay.
Chudsworth, whatever it was.
Chedward was amazing, but
Chedward was not amazing. Should we put a poll up
Okay,
in our
yeah, we're
freaking
gonna make a
YouTube channel?
poll. If you want to vote of how was it
Twitter poll.
bad?
You know how the internet works? Chedward would win.
No, it
No way.
would. Oh, it's just like that.
They're gonna
The
troll.
onion versus the chocolate Korean cereal.
You realize, I can't even remember what the contest was, but Bodie McBoatface won.
Yes, Bodie McBoatface.
Okay.
That shit was the best.
What?
I think it was a, I think it
That's
was,
such a lazy name.
I think it was an aircraft carrier. I don't remember. Never really think of me.
Hey, he smiled for once.
You never go full.
Bodie
R-word.
McBoatface.
My potato doesn't want to be here.
We should re-nickname you to Bodie McBoatface.
And you never started. You
It's
never
better
started
than
line one
potato
shot.
in every way. I'm not kidding.
Stop.
Why are you breathing into the mic? I feel
To bother you.
violated.
Wait, where did he go?
Alright. So,
No more
Can we
of
get
this.
can we get a courage?
yes, you've been giggling your ass off all the way to the artificer's home.
Okay.
The cart pulls up in front of the watchmaker shop. Keep the motor running.
Yeah, I'll give him a gold
To-
to wait.
A
Keep the
singular
engine
goal?
Oh, a
revved,
single
bud.
gold's $100. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And you guys just happen to be rich.
Shh.
All right. Does he live upstairs? Or
I'll go to him. Does he live upstairs?
Bro.
Is his mom home?
I'll be back. Give me a second. I hop
come on,
off.
play.
I hop off of the carriage.
Can Chedward come out and play?
The face you made. Can Chedward come out?
You're
Shut
not
up.
Chedward, but Bodie McBoatface over here is home.
No, that's Bodie McBoatface. All right. I go inside the artificer's shop. Hello, is Alistair here?
Yes, he's upstairs doing his therapy.
When he's ready, can he come out? Cause he was going to help us
We're
with
really
something.
doing this, aren't we?
Doing what?
Can Chedward come out and play?
I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not going to do that. I'm the only one here. I'm the only one in here. Cause you two are shame. So stop contributing to this. Take 8 brain damage here.
All right, come on.
18 brain damage.
So you're going back out. You're gonna sit in the car and wait for this guy to come out and meet you.
Yes.
Okay.
So, driver, you come here often?
Don't listen to him.
Odin is so disappointed.
He just lets go of the cart and it flips back.
Oh my god. He's 11 foot tall. How's this gonna work?
He's
He
11
walks.
foot tall in the neck.
It really depends on if
Is he
he's
gonna
in the
take his
mech.
legs off when he gets in?
He's got the blades.
He though he's part mechanical,
He
he's
doesn't wear
not
that
the
all the
mech
time.
himself.
Okay.
We talked about this. You went through this whole thing where you guys chased him down and you tackled a poor
He
cripple
wasn't
man.
there, but like I don't know why he wasn't paying attention.
Did fall over.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a
Mysterious
tackle.
circumstances.
Hey! Collapse. Okay. Forward.
And yes, he comes out in his robes with his blades on, and he's got these like pincer hands and stuff. So he's not in the full suit. He's got a set of goggles on and the space mask.
Okay.
that
So what
will-
we
that
saw-
the steam comes from. Which is,
So what we saw when we first met him.
yes.
First.
You ready?
Greetings, Alistair. Come in.
He holds this thing to his throat. What's the plan?
Plan.
You said you'd put word out to try and track Garza?
Are we doing that today?
What?
I
Yeah.
figure more tonight, but yeah.
My sources might need a little more time.
Could you at least possibly get us a schedule of some sort?
We can track him together tonight.
Okay.
I would like
I'm
that.
just afraid of letting the target get too far of a lead on us.
Garza's not going anywhere.
It's not Garza that I care about. Garza's a means to an end.
His source.
Yes.
He's trafficking humans into the city.
I know about this.
I hear there's a boat in the harbor we can track tonight.
Ooh. I was not aware of this.
Are you in?
Sure.
We all are.
I plan to liberate them. Are you going to help?
Of course. Well, I am. I don't know. Some of us have different motives.
Once again, still that eerie kind of like disconnected, almost Electro voice. Not really his.
I'm interested in saving the innocent, but the greater good is getting the information.
He plans to infect them.
He's
yes, that won't be allowed. That
Yeah.
cannot be permitted.
I've heard the conversation previously. These guys are aware of what Garza has been doing, especially with what he's infecting them with. So, this is just helping us further into our, well, my specifically, investigation with Garza. So, when are we doing this? When are we tracking this thing?
As soon as the sun goes down.
What are we going to do after we save
What do
them?
you suggest for a vantage point?
Let's case the harbor. They're not going to notice us.
Now?
Yeah, there's plenty of traffic.
Alright.
The harbor's enormous. Everything is commerce. It's what did we say? I think we did the math and it
Oh, the
holds,
bay was like 4 miles across.
right, and
The whole city is 4 miles across.
It holds.
That's just the water part. The city wraps around a little.
It holds roughly. I thought we said 30 active vessels or something like that.
I thought it was a lot larger.
So like,
Probably.
well, we're talking about like shipping vessels, not like.
You're talking about galleons.
Yeah, I mean it holds many more private small boats and stuff like that. Are you okay there?
All right. I was just saying as a quick aside.
Jesus, dude, you're just adjusting the body. Like, are you trying to eat the thing? Because I keep getting.
Oh, that looks delicious. Ah!
All right.
Okay.
All right. All I was gonna say is the bay is actually a caldera.
Yes.
A collapsed volcano. So it has no proper beach. You basically can bring the boat all the way to the shore.
Drops completely off.
So you don't need like smaller skiffs and
Right.
rowboats and stuff to unload cargo. You can literally pull the boat right on up.
So there's all the cargo boats, which there's roughly 30 large cargo vessels, minimal military vessels, a couple of like policing vessels, and multiple what do you want to call them? Leisure vessels. And,
craft.
and passenger vessels. Okay, so there is stuff just taking people sometimes and no cargo, but you can also book passage on many cargo vessels as well.
Sure.
Don't fall into the water, little guy. You might not float.
With all the armor he's got on, he is not floating.
Not to mention
You have like half limbs.
as I said, how deep that water is. They're sharks,
I know.
octopus, any number of craziness.
Octopi.
You do not want to swim in that.
Oh hell no.
Plus the pollution.
Oh yeah, because all the runoff from the city just dropping directly off into the bay.
Yummy.
So metal slag, sewage, fun.
The obvious shit.
So it's enormous. Okay, this is what we're getting at. Along the wharfs and stuff like that, on top of all that, there's all of the fishmongers. And the blood from the fishmongers, first off, the stench is overwhelming. If you're not used to the fishmonger stench, which you can smell several streets away, but once you get down there, it is just overwhelming. And they're cutting up the fish and deheading them and whatever. And so there's blood flowing into the harbor, which gets the sharks all nutty and everything. And
Oh man.
toss the waste material in there. Don't fall off your boat.
Although that's really great if you're looking to pull some sharks up for food.
Oh my god, that's true. We could just throw them into the water.
I'm sure you're not the first person in Puerto Del Mar to imagine that.
No. I mean, like, throw
Well,
enemies
Garza
into the water.
is the bad guy.
Right.
Like, nobody will ever take him down. He is the mob boss of mob bosses.
So since he's probably not gonna float, we could just throw him in.
And, his hands are in the pockets of the king even, So, but, of the vessels in this harbor, probably 2/3 of them are Garza vessels.
Wow.
So,
So,
and even your friend Alistair's like, fuck. How do we know which one it is?
Well, it's got to be something inconspicuous because it is human trafficking.
One of these has our people on it. but
Wait.
Which one? So of 30, 2/3, so 20 vessels are Garza vessels. One of those 20 has people on it.
I immediately point to Press, like shock face. You can ask your god, like how we found Weirdo in the
You want me to locate him?
ask
Oh.
ask your god.
What are we asking God?
What would
Which
Jesus
person,
do?
though?
It's a
don't know.
spell.
I haven't encountered him, so I can't use locate person. But I do have the one spell that allows me to ask my god.
The one spell to rule them all?
Yeah, we can't use locate person, but we can use.
All right, is this boat strictly going to have...
No, it's not going to just have people on it. But there is, as far as I know, one of these vessels has a bunch of human trafficked.
Do you think it'll have a tub of that wrist stuff?
Maybe.
Because then I can track it.
But the best we know is not only is the whole city covered with this stuff, like it was previously mentioned
true.
when we
There's
passed
a
by
lot
here,
of
it's
risk in this town.
insane.
But that's
You're looking at concentration.
versus...
Versus concentration.
Now what I'm trying to get him to do is ask his god where the vessel is specifically, because Garza doesn't have to be on the vessel. We're only trying to find it specifically.
Alright, yeah, I found it.
Okay.
Alright, so I could
That's
ask.
the first level spell.
What I'm casting is a 4th level. Alright, so I could ask a single question.
Okay.
What is the ship we're looking for?
Should I just ask for the name of the ship?
No, ask for
Not yes and no
because it shows you a picture of what you're looking for. Although it may be vague, it's kind of like how we found the building. It shows you a picture. So say what is the ship where is the ship we are looking for?
Alright.
Or please show me the ship we are looking for.
So many of these look alike. I'm not sure that's a good question.
Well, I mean, it would show us a flashed image of where it is
Especially
currently.
If they do that on purpose.
I say we do
Well,
the name. 'Cause
And you just have the
that was
same
name
ship
on
built
the
over
ship.
and over again.
No, but I'm saying if you're Garza, you don't ship
mix
drugs
them
in a
up.
Lamborghini, you ship it in a Toyota.
Right.
I feel like
And
it
you
should.
have many Toyotas, so you can do a shell game.
Well, do your ships have like the names on the side of them?
Most, yes. Not all.
So-
Well, most of them actually have them on the back.
Do the Garza ships have the names?
Although they side dock so you can read the back. You have to walk around a little, but
Yeah, if you can get to the back of the ship, yeah.
Show me the name side of the ship that we're looking for, because then it
alright.
would not only show the name, but it would show the city behind it, so we'd know some location.
Can you show me the name of the ship I'm looking for?
Is there any prerequisite to the spell? What is the? How does the spell read?
Here.
Lazy. I immediately forgot what we were
Did you
supposed
need
to
an
be calling.
offering?
I don't know.
We
Because it says offering.
Oh.
we can
I
just
don't know what would count as an offering.
offer the gold.
That's what I'm thinking.
I do have wine if he'd
What's
like
the
it.
spell called?
Divination.
Oh,
If he'd like wine, I could throw in a couple, because you know me, I'm slosh.
Okay, so.
incense and sacrificial offering worth 25 gold piece. Okay, well the incense you can probably skip with the if you have the holy symbol.
Oh.
But you would still need the 25 gold piece because that's specifically named. Anything that has like a specific value like that is a sacrifice that you have to. But I mean, that could be a gem, that could be anything. It doesn't really matter.
Sacrifice the gold. I mean, I can. It depends on.
I just found a camera at 25 gold.
And then I can throw in.
We just got thrown in the.
I can throw in some
Oh, shit.
bottles. Well, I mean, it depends on how the ritual is done. That's how we'll learn how to sacrifice things specifically. So sacrifice, the sacrifice can mean several things. If we're supposed to sacrifice something, it could either mean lose it, remove it during a ritual, destroy it itself. It depends on what it's trying to, what is the ritual itself. So then we can destroy it, and then I can offer up whatever.
Says the spell consumes.
Yeah. I don't know. I just removed 25 gold, so. I don't know.
There is a yeoman scrubbing the back of the ship where the name is, and all you can make out is ARD.
Alright, then I'm going to use my spell to detect risk. So I'm going to use it like a compass because I can only see 30 feet ahead of me what's pulling at me. And it lasts for 10 minutes. So I'm just walking around trying to, you know, guide myself towards it like a dowser.
So you're walking along the wharf, and there are points where you can walk out between the ships. You know that they have these long piers or whatever, and then they are, you know, letting off freight from the ships.
Okay.
Some of them have the cranes that are taking stuff
Sure.
up, but you can walk down these long passageways or what have you, and you feel yourself drawn down one between two enormous galleons, right? And they are letting material off or what have you. And you feel something pulling your heart down into the depths of this bay.
Did you get something, Fargrin?
Like deep underwater.
Deep.
Yeah, distraction. I don't know what it is, but it's probably not what we're looking for.
OOC, can I trade you a white chip for a red chip?
Yeah, sure. I'll take
The gods, I beckon upon you the questions I need. First, what direction is the ship I'm looking for?
So you stand there on the pier next to Fargrim as he is frustrated with his this current line of inquiry, and you're pulled to the right. There's an enormous ship next to you. One of the biggest ships you've ever seen. It's a cargo vessel. And a crane just misses you with there's a pallet full of goods. And it just drops it and just misses you. I mean, it doesn't jostle the freight too bad, but it's enough where when it hits the deck, you guys feel it.
Don't kill me, please. So I'm guessing that meant right. Okay.
But
Gods.
I think right is that boat itself.
Well, there's many boats beyond it.
Oh,
yes.
I ask of the gods again, my second of three questions. What is the name of the vessel that I'm looking for?
There are so many things going on around you that you seem almost distracted a moment. The music playing in the background, some bard is just distracting you. It's hard for you to concentrate. This bard just keeps playing
I plug my ears.
and playing, and you want to choke them.
I plug my ears, waiting for a response.
That's all you get.
I think I
You
understand.
can't get the song out of your head.
What about it is in my head?
The bard themselves.
I look at the bard. Wait. The name of the ship is the Bard. And it's right of me. What final question should I ask?
How long until its departure?
I ask of the gods my third question. And final one. When is its departure? It being the boat. Do not screw me.
You hear the wharf master yelling at a captain. You were short for 14 days, no less.
These are brilliant coincidences, gotta say. Okay. We have 14 days to pull this off. So we have a time limit to kill Garza with ease. But that's with ease. And ease being an overstatement or understatement or whatever. The easiest way we can do this, we have 14 days. The ship is known as the Bard and is to the right of us as of currently. First, let's search the vessel out, and we shall continue. From there, at least.
Alright. Guess start heading that direction.
I,
Look at the names of boats.
I honestly prefer the red ships over the white ships now, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like, the white ships, yes, they are good in situations where you're doing combat, but...
That's racist.
Whoa, man! No one ever preferred red ships over white ships
The
until
problem is
now.
two of your party members have spells that basically do what the red ship does.
Yeah,
Plus,
but
kinda
it...
feels like using the cheater guide to a video game.
It's not cheating.
It's not cheating, it's a feature.
Yes.
That's fair.
I mean, there's this thing in Bloodborne.
I used to use clairvoyance in Skyrim all the time.
There's
That's just
this...
lazy.
There's
Well, then it
this-
doesn't work anymore after a while.
The feature in Bloodborne, you can use chalices and
Leaves
it
you in a
opens
circle.
up dungeons, right? And this one chalice dungeon, which was pre-generated, allows you to get these things called, I forgot what they called, but it's basically the way to level up and buy things. And it gave you 80k of that. And 80k is a long time to grind. I mean, it's several hard bosses just to get 80k.
Okay.
It's a feature, and it feels cheaty as hell.
All right. What's happening?
Come on,
These-
let's find the
Well, we're not
bard.
just gonna get on the boat, but we'll mark it and then we'll watch it.
Okay.
We have 14 days.
Okay.
So we'll mark it. We'll decide our game
Now,
plan.
by
But
14 days, you got that from somebody saying something in a vision. Do you know when that 14 days started? Because that could have been 8 days ago.
The gods wouldn't just. It was an amplified sound in my head as somebody was saying it.
Okay.
You have 4.
this boat.
Well, yeah. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Right.
Roll
Well,
your investigations. Ooh, 220s.
here's my special little dice.
It ended in ARD, and
Mod 20.
we're annoyed by a bard, so it might well be called a bard.
Wait.
21.
Yeah, mod
Either
20.
that or there's a bard hanging out.
17. Right? Yes, 17.
17.
Wow, that's sad.
Some good rolls.
Like you're the same level as me, and I'm the least intelligent person in this party.
Okay.
It's not a skill I have.
How do you
I'm a
plan
cleric,
this?
I
You
get
guys
it.
making like an enjoyable day of it, or like you just
Don't
like,
be
there are
conspicuous.
vendors up here on the wharf and everything, or are you just gonna like shoot from thing to thing, like searching frantically?
Well, no,
Well,
I'm gonna speed walk, but I'm gonna get lizard on the stick, of course.
Oh, okay. Well, wonderful. There is plenty of lizard on a stick and a guy with an act with a parrot that talks and everything.
You can't get these anymore.
Yeah,
Um,
probably. I mean, it's just mostly booze there, isn't it?
There's mushrooms
race
too.
thing?
I was gonna say, is that
It-
racist?
We've
mole
been
meat?
there ourselves. Do not act like I'm
Shut it.
racist.
Mushroom jerky is delicious.
And mole meat. Mole's pretty good.
It's already pre-wrinkled.
Did I eat mole's meat when I was there?
Probably.
Bruh,
Ugh.
Carl,
Used in stews a lot.
what are you doing?
You should try riding a riding mole.
Its pulp makes some very comfy loincloths.
Let's just go. So we wanna seem as less conspicuous as possible. So how about Blythe? Play your lute as we search, so we seem less conspicuous. So it seems like we're enjoying the day, partying around.
Huh?
What? We don't want to look
What?
There's a lot of Garza's men.
Conspicuous.
Full armor, whatever the hell he is.
It just
And
looks
now
like
we're adding music?
We're
Yes,
just ha-
11-foot tall monster.
You described him without his.
Oh, that's true. He did come without that. Yes.
I like debating
So it
this,
just
like,
looks
should
like
I
a
actually
group of
do
friends
this? How
having
is this gonna
fun.
make us any less
And also,
suspicious?
I pulled out my
That's true.
wine.
He's only 6 foot in the blades.
I think if we acted like soldiery, it'd be less conspicuous.
Okay. Would you rather act as soldiery? Cause
I heard my dad and I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay, I guess we can act as soldiery, but why would we be inspecting the docks if we were soldiery, right? We'd look suspicious against Garza.
Honestly,
It looks-
everybody here is suspicious looking. There are people of all walks of life, various races. There are definitely businessmen here.
I wanted
and
a reason to drink,
accountants
okay?
and
Let's go.
Pirates and military
I'm still looking for dwarves.
and you strangely enough find a minotaur before you find a dwarf. That you've never seen a fucking minotaur before, but shit you not, there's a guy up there on that ship doing tying rigging with a bullhead.
Is that a bull, man?
Is that some sort of fake creature, or is that a wrist? What am I? I don't know what a minotaur is.
You usually assume that if there is an animal
Uh-huh.
mixed with some kind of humanoid,
Uh-huh.
that wrist was used to create it.
Or they fucked.
The
Not-
very
no
rare
judgment.
occasion is there is fable that Mora's
What
most
do you think dwarves do
loved
with their time?
were man and animal creatures like centaurs and minotaur. But you've never seen one.
So it could be one or the other.
Like,
Okay.
And there's the what do you call them? The only ones you have seen are satyrs. That are
only ones like those who are praised by Mora
Yeah.
themselves. Oh.
Pull your sword up, just a little.
I can just look at it. It's fairly unsheathed. It's barely attached to my back. Just look at my back. If it's
it's
like,
always glowing
it's-
a little bit.
look, let
It's
me.
the opposite of useful because it's,
Yeah.
You're
Look,
looking at me that way because I'm a drow.
I like
That's racist.
I like the Chimera. There's sweet people who didn't choose to have Riss infect them. If that's what you're concerned about. But they're not.
That are only gonna
You
slip
need to
over.
calm down. As of right now, they are not our worry. You can slaughter whoever you want once we're done.
Someday, it will be someone's problem, and you'll
It-
wish
it-
I
it-
did something about it today.
It's like killing our bard. What's the point? They didn't choose to be infected
Who's
previously.
thought about it.
know
I
for
swear
a
to
fact the
God,
deer's
if you
thought
hit
about it
my
breaking
knife
the
once,
deer.
I'm going to chop your fucking
you
head
probably
off.
thought about killing all of you at one time or another.
Jesus.
I'm not doubting it.
Okay, what did you do? Or
Nor
what did
do I
I
blame
do?
him.
It only makes sense. It only makes sense
what'd
that
you say?
Fargren would have killed her, because they are the ancestors of Riss-infected people.
Well,
Yeah.
in fairness,
Fargren's probably thought of killing
they've been
himself.
around for a long period of time with very low incident rate. Obviously, they're as much as it bothers me to admit, begrudgingly, they appear to be a stable form.
Who?
The-
Oh, the Dusk Elves?
Yes. I still don't trust it fully, but they don't seem to be corrupted. Just tainted.
Well, there's
Just
many
like
legends
Chimera.
that they are all evil. But none of them have seemed to prove to be true.
Why are we arguing about this? We have to continue our search. Stop
They're
wasting
no
your
more
energy
evil
on
than
this.
humans by your understanding.
Let's first kill the warlock.
We're bickering while we're looking for the word bard.
So, yes, you experience everything. There's all kinds of weird stuff. There's a puppet show and a parrot show and food everywhere and drink, and you can get anything you want. There are people selling things directly off the ships, avoiding market.
I will watch the parrot show. I
So
will allow myself to be
the parrot
distracted
show?
by that.
This parrot seems to talk. You've never seen anything like it, but this person either taught this parrot how to talk, or they're a ventriloquist,
Riss.
Maybe.
or there's dark
I'm
magic
making
afoot.
fun of you.
It's a bit too colorful.
Everything is
It's probably,
wrist.
it's probably just fake.
So
It's
it
a
may be
natural
fey
creature
yes. Many
here on
a
our
fey
plane.
creature can talk,
You know, humans can talk.
but you've never seen a fey parrot.
And also,
But I have seen talking deer.
Birds of paradise, yes.
yeah, because you're fucking weird. Everything
What's
about you screams
birds of,
weird.
birds of paradise, yes, but never a talking parrot.
This parrot is from our realm.
You say I'm weird, but your creatures are dumb.
And less beautiful.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we weren't. We're very flawed, don't we?
Have you ever
Are you
seen
calling
it?
Carl dumb?
Hey, just cause it.
Carl is
he was from the face
majestic.
side.
Carl is
Okay, fair
majestic.
point.
Look at him. Look at this. He's majestic.
By the way, that's a
Quit
pack
playing
mule.
with your ass.
Ah.
Oh, don't bring that back. Don't bring that back. Please.
Anyways,
Anyway.
let's.
Do we find the ship?
You spend all day fucking around and
Right.
doing your thing. And it was an enjoyable day, and you finally come to it. The third from last ship on the dock.
Okay.
Well, this was the most unlucky thing.
It would have taken a lot longer had you had to do the whole dock.
Now, is it just the bard? Like SS the bard, or
No, just Bard.
just bard?
I used the to start the sentence.
Is there any, like, numbers or any other descriptors that I would... you know?
Anything unique?
Well, basically what I'm looking to do is possibly break into the dockmaster's office and look at his ledger.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not sure that they would have. I don't know.
What of
Like,
what?
They had their papers and stuff on board.
Oh, no, they
the
would
ship.
definitely keep track of it because they got to tax all
Yeah,
that
what
shit.
I'm saying is, I don't know that the boat itself would have numbers
Oh,
on
okay.
the boat. I think they would have papers that they have to present to a dockmaster that may have numbers.
Where might I find the dockmaster's office?
Oh, it's easy as hell to find. It's dead center on the wharf.
I'd like to. Is there any way I can find myself on board?
Right next to the Drunken Mermaid.
Now, what's
Oh,
nearby
fun.
here by the bard? Is there a tavern or anything?
There is one of the biggest warehouses down here
Mm-hmm.
is nearby. There is there's a little tavern known as the Dagger.
Okay.
It's not very big. It looks like the size of a small house.
Okay. Now, it's really hot, subtropical area,
Yeah, so it's
Is there
roughly
windows?
85 degrees today
where I'd be able to see the boat.
from
From
the
tavern.
All right.
Yeah, and it's even got a little there's
Sorry.
like two tables outside, like on the docks. But the problem is it stinks out here.
So where's
so
the?
You can bear the stench and eat and drink out on the.
You were talking about captain's quarters, right? Did that like captain quarters on the ship or whatever?
No, dockmaster.
Dockmaster.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking to see when they docked, how long they docked, when they're actually going to leave, any other information I can get as far as what they recording they're transporting.
Where's that?
It's dead center on the wharf. It's
Far away from us.
yeah. It's
Probably looks like a large outhouse.
yeah. Well, yeah. It's got instead of windows, it's got bars.
So what way is on the ship itself?
What? I don't
Like,
know
how
what
can
you
I get
mean.
on the ship?
The gangplank?
The gangplank?
Yeah, it's a long board with other boards nailed to it as almost like a ladder thing, but you can. It's just a long plank, and those boards are nailed to it to give you grip while you walk up it. But it's a rather steep.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, and it's not fun.
And it bounces.
Yes,
Oh.
and it's not very stable.
You
and,
kind of have to moonwalk.
and guys still hauled cargo down that shit
Oh yeah,
and up it,
you get used to it.
and they do it drunk sometimes. So
Is there any
That's
way I can
concerning.
inconspicuously sneak up there?
no,
Anything that makes sense?
I mean you can hope nobody notices, but
Because
no,
I
there's no
rolled a 29 on
inconspicuous way.
stealth to
Not up
wobble.
the gangplank.
Is there good gaslighting on the wharf?
Yeah, they tell you all kinds of shit that's not true.
No.
That wrong type of gaslighting, gotcha.
Oh wait, stop. So
So, it
is
was
there?
funny. Shut up.
Is this vessel wooden?
Yes.
Very wooden? Would you
What
describe
does
it?
very wooden mean?
Like it's mostly comprised of wood.
Yes, it didn't have
It's
metal
a
bolts back
medieval
then.
I-
boat.
Well, I was just curious. It's called burning things. I
That's not
love
why
that.
I was asking. I was asking about the lighting situation at
No,
night.
he was asking about the
It
lighting
looks like there
situation.
are,
I'm lighting about the
cross
lighting
lanterns,
situation.
yes.
Okay.
So there are crosses that split the center of the piers or whatever that have lanterns hanging from either side, and then there's gaps in between them.
So there's probably heavy shadows. So he probably could
There
sneak up
is
at
heavy
night
shadows, yes.
if he wanted to.
Once it gets dark. Now it's still only approaching dusk. It's not dusk yet.
Right.
I have an idea for how you can sneak on.
Wait, real quick. Give me a second. But Alistair, you said that something about Garza. Would he be on the ship? Because I know you said he sneaks people in or out of the city.
Is that what I said?
He-
I said that there is a ship with human trafficking victims on it.
Yes, and something about Garza
Garza owns
on
the
the
ship,
ship. I thought,
as he owns 2/3 of the ship in the stock.
Yeah, he would never
As you
pick up
said.
boats.
but he said Alistair said something about him being on the ship.
No.
I swear I heard that.
He said like his sorcerer or something like that. I don't remember.
He said either Garza or the sorcerer was on the ship.
What he said was that he believed these people were being used to be experimented on with the wrist.
So why did he drag us here when we're trying to find? I get like this is where the risk is, but we asked for Garza specifically.
What
And
do you
he
They're
plan
said-
on
going to
them
take
do?
these people to where they are testing the wrist on them.
Okay, so we're gonna follow them, then liberate them.
That's up to us how we handle that. Or we can just liberate these people, and then wait for the people who are going to take them to be tested, and torture them to get to where that's going. But
Free the people, and then yeah, I like that idea. So you're saying, how do I sneak on?
that's up to you guys how the
Well,
plan goes.
what I was. Okay.
Would they pay attention to the people on the bottom deck? I mean, like, okay, they've got to have a map somewhere, right? We just free the people inside, kill the people who are our
Would they
enemies.
have a map of what?
Where they're going.
No, they would probably just know. I mean, if they're from this town, they would know where to go. If they're not from this town, they're not to be trusted.
It's a giant boat. I'm sure they have some map link somewhere, right?
Okay, how about this? We
I mean,
keep
they got
the
Apple
navigator.
maps, I'm sure.
We keep the navigator alive, but we kill everybody else.
Oh, that's what you're. Okay, you're asking their point of source.
Hmm?
Where
I'm
they're-
trying to find where they're going, because then if we don't need to, we could just throw every body in the water so we don't have to deal with them after they're dead, after we free all the innocent civvies.
All right, here's what I would suggest. Let's get a table here, get some tacos or whatever they got, burritos, whatever. it would be.
Tacos, bro!
All right, we're gonna sit out here. We're gonna watch that boat and pretend we're not watching that boat.
So we're
Meanwhile-
gonna watch the boat, but pretend we're not watching the
Yeah,
boat?
yeah,
That's
we're just-
exactly
So
what
are we
he
not
said,
gonna
yes.
watch the boat, or are we gonna watch the boat?
We're
Because
gonna enjoy food
I'm
and
fucking
drink
with
is
you.
What we're gonna do, and well, what we're gonna do, and then you are gonna do what I wanted to do, except I'm not good at these things.
So,
So you're going to break in to that office and either steal the information or bribe the information.
I'm gonna get on the ship. I rolled to get on the ship.
Yeah, but it's not dark enough for that yet.
So we're gonna wait for me to use my roll to get on the ship.
Right. But go to the dockmaster in the meantime, see if you get any information out of that.
That's gonna be like hours. I'm not walking all the way back there. We just got here.
How long would it take him to walk to the dockmaster's office?
30 minutes max.
I'm not walking there.
Okay, and how long before it's actually true dark? Not getting dark, but dark.
Hour and a half.
Come on, man. You got the skill set. I can't bribe someone worth of shit, and I sure as hell can't sneak into a place.
I just wanted all of you to know I fucking hate all of you if it wasn't for the gold. Actually, I like you. I like you. You're okay. You're an annoyance.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're okay. Fuck you.
You're cool. Fuck you.
Actually, fuck you. Fuck you. You're okay.
All right.
You're okay.
So you ready?
Augustine's somewhat okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Great. We'll take this up next time.
No, you didn't.